Hey everyone, welcome back to Shade Review. In today's video, we are reviewing the Ray-Ban RB3636 New Caravan sunglasses. But before we do that, we have to thank our sponsor for today's video, shadereviewstore.com. That's my official website where you guys can get up to 80% off the MSRP on brands like Oliver Peoples, Ray-Ban, Persil, etc. Again, that is shadereviewstore.com for the absolute best deals on designer sunglasses. So let's go ahead and pop these sunglasses on face and talk about the dimensions. These have 58mm lenses in a 15mm bridge, and as of filming this video, this is the only size that these sunglasses come in. Now, to compare that to the original Ray-Ban Caravan, the standard size again has the exact same 58mm lenses and a 15mm bridge. So as far as the dimensions go, the new Caravan are absolutely identical to the standard size of the original Caravan. Of course, Ray-Ban also does produce the original Caravan in a smaller lens size as well. So of course, as you can see here, both styles look very, very similar. So let me go ahead and give you guys a quick little 180 of the new Caravan on my face so you guys can get a good idea of how these sunglasses look. And I really do love the style of these sunglasses. They look very classy and nice. And now let me go ahead and pop on the original Caravan sunglasses and again give you guys that quick little 180 of these frames. And it's really hard to be a classic. The Caravan is one of the top 5 or 10 classic Ray-Ban styles of all time, and it's going to be very hard for Ray-Ban to replace the Ray-Ban Caravan with the new Caravan, but I believe Ray-Ban did a really, really good job with these sunglasses. So let's go ahead and continue the review here. So the biggest difference between the new and the original is the fact that the new have these flat lenses. So here we can see they have very flat lenses which add a more modern look to them, which I do like the look of the flat lens design. As you can see, the reflections look really interesting here. And then with the original Caravan, we can see they definitely have more rounder lenses with a higher base curve on them. So that's definitely something to note. Now, another big thing about the new Caravan here is they have some absolutely beautiful etching here on the frames, and the frames are also thicker. So moving down, we can see this absolutely beautiful etching here on the temples of the frames. And then also here on the second bridge of sunglasses, there's some really nice etching. And then here on the top bridge of sunglasses, once again, we can see some really nice etching. Looks really, really good, and definitely adds a lot of extra character and a lot of extra detail to these frames. Now, as far as weight goes, the new are definitely heavier. The originals come in at 30 grams, and then the new come in at 36 grams. So not as big of a difference as you'd probably imagine, considering how much thicker the frames on the new are than the original, but still an extra 6 grams definitely is noticeable, but it's not really that big of a deal. Of course, just like on every pair of authentic Ray-Ban sunglasses, they have a painted on Ray-Ban logo here in the top right corner of the lens. That's there for authentication purposes. And there's also a little etched RB logo here in the middle left of the lens, again there for authentication purposes. Now, something that I really like about these frames is they're absolutely beautiful etching all across the frames. So here, if we take a look at the temple, we can see this beautiful etching that runs all the way down to these really nice and premium all acetate ear rests. And you can actually heat up these ear rests and adjust them to your face. That way they fit absolutely perfectly, which is really nice. They also have fully adjustable nose rests, so you can completely adjust these as well. And then through the nose rest, we can see a little RB logo, which also is there for authentication purposes. Now, the sunglasses also have very nice and premium improved all-metal hinges, and these feel really, really good when opening up and when closing them. They just feel very, very premium and substantial, and I really, really do love this hinge. This hinge here is definitely a huge upgrade from the ones in the original Caravan. Now, on the back side of the second bridge here, we can see it does say 58-15, which of course is the dimensions for these frames. And then here on the underneath of the second bar here, we can see it says Ray-Ban Made in Italy etched, and again, that's also there for authentication purposes. So it's definitely going to be very hard to fake a pair of these sunglasses. Now, these frames are made in Italy, and they say here in the inner right temple of the frames, they say Ray-Ban Made in Italy, and the build quality on these is definitely very impressive. I would say the build quality is definitely better than found on the originals. Like I said, the hinges feel really, really good. Everything here looks and feels like it's built very well, and again, that beautiful etching is not hard to do, and it looks really, really nice and classy. Now, these sunglasses do have all glass lenses, and the absolute clarity of these is very good, and they're going to block 100 100% of UVA and UVB rays as well, which is extremely important to your eye health. Now, the exact colorway that I'm wearing in today's video are just Ray-Ban's classic gold frames with their G15 green-gray lenses, which are actually one of my favorite lenses ever. But Ray-Ban also does sell these with polarized lenses and also their chromance polarized lenses, which some people say are glass, and I haven't been able to confirm that yet, but I believe that they are plastic. But again, there's people out there saying that they are made of glass. So if they are made of glass, I may have to pick up a pair, but I have to find that out first. And of course, Ray-Ban is notorious for not telling us whether there are glass lenses or polymer lenses in their sunglasses. They don't say it at all on their website, and there's no indication on the sunglasses themselves. You really just have to get it in hand and then, tap on the lens or take the lenses out of the frames and then just, tap on them as well. But of course, that's besides the point. I really, really, really do hate that Ray-Ban doesn't tell us if the lenses that you're buying on a pair of sunglasses directly from the website has plastic or glass lenses. It is definitely very, very annoying, and they need to change that very soon. But Ray-Ban is notorious for doing things like that. And again, another thing that I did do, which I really hate, is pairs that are made in Italy. They'll show that it says made in Italy in a couple photos in the background. You can see it says made in Italy, but any pair that is made in China, you're not going to see made in China on their website. They'll Photoshop it out, or they'll make sure they only photograph them from angles where you can't see the made in China logo. That is also definitely very, scammy and kind of gross as well. I really don't like that. So for that quick little Ray-Ban rant out of the way, let's go ahead and continue with the review. So as far as the coverage from Sun goes, these are going to offer pretty decent coverage. I would say they offer a little bit worse coverage than the original, and that's thanks to their more flat lenses and less of a base curve as well. So here up top, we can see there's a pretty big gap to sunlight in unprotected. And then here on the sides, again, there's a really big gap that lets sunlight in unprotected. Now, taking a look here at the originals, just so you guys can tell, these do have more of a base curve to them. So they are going to offer better coverage from sun. So here up top, we can see they have a little bit better coverage, and then here on the side, again, they have a little bit better coverage. But of course, these do have more squared off lenses, and squared off lenses never offer the best coverage from the sun. For something that has really good coverage, you should be looking more towards a Ray-Ban Aviator or something like that. Overall, I really do like this pair of sunglasses. I think Ray-Ban did a really good job with the build quality of these frames. Everything is just very nice and premium, and I also really like the price point. Ray-Ban is selling these for only $163 directly on their website. You can actually pick them up a little bit cheaper on Amazon, so I'm going to leave a link in the description down below to Amazon where you guys check out the sunglasses for a little bit cheaper. But I'm really happy that Ray-Ban, didn't add an extra $50 or $60 or $80 to the price tag, because they definitely could, and they could have made these more of a limited edition or called them a limited edition because of all the really nice, beautiful etching and the build quality, and they are more substantial than the originals. So considering the fact that these are only $163 MSRP, that's the exact same MSRP as the originals, I think it's a really good value, and I definitely wouldn't be afraid to go ahead and pick up one of these sunglasses. I really, really do love the styling of these, and so far I've been very impressed with both the new Caravan and the new Aviator. And if you guys want to see my new Aviator review, I'm going to leave a link up here where you guys can check out my full, or maybe it's over there, but either way, you guys can check out my full review of the Ray-Ban Aviator sunglasses. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give me a big thumbs up down below, and of course, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and then you'll be notified every single time I upload a brand new video just like this one to my YouTube channel. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.